I don't know Paya Sansa they are bro in terms of the updates and in the cost and there was some late night updates, breaking news. Here we goes in terms of players. Chelsea for I mean, I didn't see that Chelsea for yes. Of course, guys, someone subscribe to the channel now. Subscribe to the channel, not turn your notifications, and anytime your content ever drop piano, you are first to have it on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. Thank you very much to those who share the content I saw. Of course, we keep on going. In the last 2 to 3 weeks, analysis back up my the fact say Pep Guardiola at one point in time can say English Premier League, a movie when is it first on English Premier League near more physical, in fact very physical. Stoke City more, Ryan Shawcross more sad time when you go to the Hawthorns. I mean, insanely physical. Sunderland, those ones. In the time that Pep ever league, a lot of the people who do not believe or think that Pep can transform the league in the way he has done said, so he should go and do it on a cold, rainy afternoon or hot on something. But of course, given what Pep has done, essentially transforming the game from not just a physical game, but more into a technical and a techno-physical one. Are very important. Indeed, as a game evolve your Premier League game, evolve in the Champions League into you needing to balance physicality. In fact, in a lot of teams, even in Champions League, there is a lot of emphasis laid on physicality because the game has become more transitional and managers be Pep Guardiola person who control. But won't even control sir because teams will generate artificial transitions even when you have the ball. So when you have only 60% of the time, can or generate artificial transition 5% of those times. So our physical striker and also a clinical, they can score you two goals from just 2 chances. Now still keep a ball, and that's going to be useless because at the end of the day, Obian himself ball near ball park. The end game is to score goals and win the match. End game then you say oh passing 20 times, but passing 5 times in T. When we're winning, the end goal is about constantly making sure you create chances and then win the game. So one of the things I've said several times and me analyzing Chelsea in the light of that and he said, as an Chelsea like it's a physical profile, no? Away from Moises Caicedo, there isn't anybody else that will be a physical specimen that is able to cover loads of grounds, that is able to cover large spaces, or we need duels or ball carrying this animal. I say apart from Caicedo in the team, nobody has it. Oshe Obi said Romeo Lavia. Lavia alone 6. Inti Lavia Etna. Now if you control the tempo of the game. On your particularly the kind of guy that you say okay, or a ball winner giddy. Lavia uses more of the cognitive ability to win the ball and control the game for you. Then there is Moises Caicedo. Nerio position is playing as a box-to-box midfielder. And at Chelsea now, he has been limited to an extent where you want him to be a little bit more backward to protect the back line for you, to help you win duels and then transit for next animal. Enzo Fernandez, we know, say, or you're more of a DLP, a deep line playmaker. And then what you want him to do is that you can be a hybrid. Or bet him about 6 and 8, and more like the connector, like time now. Pep Guardiola, Ayusu, Mekai Gunhan, if you want him to connect play, that is what Enzo Fernandez here. Obi say Andre Santos. Andre Santos is more like a Romeo Lavia understudy, or say Romeo Lavia, but more physicality, more dual winner. Utimi Karibo on the corner. It is clear. Say next time Andre Santos will join the Chelsea team. Now you look at the other midfielders. Obi say Leslie Ochuku. I'm very certain that Chelsea after Southampton they will sell him. Maybe Leslie Ochuku will probably go to Strasbourg. Then they will sell one of those young midfielders now. But you can tell, say, Obi say Abranti Feno, Andre Santos is going to come back to Chelsea and come and play in the middle of the park. Kendrick Paye most likely will go and then go and understudy our Strasbourg on him. Then they bring in a Estaval with that. Chelsea for are trying say they will get a job done. And the reason is here in bare 3-4 days, I bam, Giovanni Quenda, Darius Esugo, and I'll talk more about Darius Esugo and the attributes and why he fits at Chelsea. And then I'll tell you why. But as it stands now, Chelsea follow in himself in the summer, Omokako Club World Cup. And Club World Cup will take large parts of our summer. In Tianon Tisadia, yenye fast, yenye quick. Niento players near here. Yenye no fast car. Every player that we need, let us buy them now. Just so we can make sure say in the summer maybe we are just concentrating on a striker pair. Then you cost some money you be focus on just a striker, then we can get our striker. And the Chelsea plan is say from now to the end of the season, start to say deals now a winger is done, winger and Estevao is done. And they about a big thing the conversation of goalkeepers. Chelsea want to say in selling, in being able to afford a striker next summer, what they want to do is that they want to sell 8 solid players our current team. And I think that players beat Robert Sanchez, Chelsea should find a way to sell him in the summer. I said Chelsea turn Robert Sanchez. I said Chelsea Epe Kwambisu, Axel De Sassi, Esoko, Trevor Chalobah, also Pena, you have to let him go. All of these players will be a little bit surplus. Kenan Drewsby Hall, it's time for him to go. Like the last time that Juko Eka, Drewsby Hall a player, he doesn't want to play just 4 or 5 games. In the summer, Chelsea have to sell him. So maybe they will bring in younger players. Somebody that can play and fit into how they want to play. Drewsby Hall normally by saying come compete Enzo Fernandez. But don't to me compete Enzo Fernandez because Charlie, the quality of Enzo Fernandez and how he's playing, and especially in the last few games where all running routes, so you have more aggressive, winning duels. No, players like Drewsby cannot compete in that regard, crap. And it is in the light of our lack of physicality now they would team him that Chelsea for the cost Sporting. I'm a cost Sporting. It wasn't for the Giovanni Quenda deal, although that was done early. Giovanni Quenda deal, no. Chelsea finished that early and quickly because no one himself Manchester United for fast. I could see how I could with Giovanni Quenda, and they were trying to convince the boy say Ruben Amorim and then the coach of Sporting into the neighbor English Premier League was a right wing back because Aaron Wan-Bissaka almost any a proper right wing back over my channel. In Tenesaria, they will get Giovanni Quenda, not Quenda ever bought Amon. But when they got there, Chelsea got wind of it. Some catcher said Chelsea now across the whole of Europe, all representatives of scouts are almost share boys in terms of where the boys are, almost ball young players know how they will liaise with the team back at Cobham. Then they will do proper scouting, they will use data, they will look at the players. It's almost who is the catch Chelsea sporting directors. They say Giovanni Quenda guy, solid. Chelsea for the call for Darius Esugo, Muko Bisa Sporting. And I'm saying, your data and your system now has captured a young boy called Giovanni Quenda. We want to know more about him. In the conversation, they met the boy, spoke to the boy's family, discussed the possible deal to Chelsea, and then in all of that, they found out okay, this is a boy that can come in and come and play for them. And we will deal. No, Manchester United were going to pay the same 40 million, almost around on money. As I said, Chelsea had too much. They were going to pay almost the same amount of the 40 million, and Chelsea went on to pay the 40 million on the and Giovanni Quenda. Right after that, the main focus was Dario Esugo. Dario Esugo is a sporting player, but not on loan or Las Palmas. And this season, why are all the best players of Las Palmas team? Consistent play our Spanish La Liga, or every time on the ball, off the ball. And I said, one of the things that makes Dario Esugo stand out, one. The fact say no or your loan 6. Loan 6. It's young funny saying like and I Chelsea got go Arsenal. Chelsea probably about flat 4-3-3. And it got flat 4-3-3 or ball with Enzo Fernandez, who can now come back and come and help on Dario Esugo in build up. No about Moise Caicedo as more like an 8 box to box. Now if you are about Dario Esugo, it's say Enzo Fernandez calling him. So attacking the half space with creating chances. Now Moise Caicedo so call attacking the opponent's box. Maybe I'll Kupama from the right wing. Then you play another person from the left wing and you play center forward. You're playing a flat 4-3-3, a midfield 3. And it's a midfield 3, because you now have somebody like that. Let's say, a fullback or overlap here. The fullback will be on the right winger. Then Kupama comes inside, you form a box midfield. You can then allow Dario Esugo to sit on Onkwa. Or you say, ready game now. Or best step up into midfield, no bubunian, no winning balls, no aggressive, winning ball, no turning you over. And those guys, they hardly make mistakes. Those lone 6s. Lone 6. And the game is evolving to extent, say lone 6s, and adding for them to have physicality. You can mention somebody like Rodri Cascante, but apart from me, there are only a few lone 6s that have that physicality and the dual winning ability. Even for Rodri, I think that he learned that part of his game time of joining Pep Guardiola of Manchester City, because he wasn't really the lone 6 that was physical when he was at Atletico de Madrid. You now have a player, a lone 6, physical, combative, obey build up, no, obey single pivot or build up him with me a press resistant players. Never banner for a player calling him. Then it balances our Chelsea midfield in terms of winning duels, 50-50 balls with FIFA, physicality, turnovers. Signing money in and you're able to get it from him. And that is how Dario Sugo, the importance now here to Chelsea Football Club and to Chelsea team. You know? And that is why Chelsea wanted to go and get him because Moises Caicedo is a box to box. Enzo Fernandez is a DLP. You talk about somebody like Romeo Lavia, he's not a single six and he doesn't have that physicality, he doesn't cover large grounds like that Dario Sugo has. Then there's going to be Andre Santos. I think that if that midfield gets sorted out like that, that is going to be a serious midfield. Chelsea for one said, Omon Tom Andre Santos in Mobia. Oma to say because of my Kwako Bisa about Dario Sugo in Kofova because then Chelsea will let a branch friend Andre Santos go. Bayern phone have asked questions for Andre Santos. They've asked Andre Santos, say, if I start speaking to the young boy to try and tap him up and see if he can go there. But Chelsea phone have told Santos, say, on your for sale, not for whatever money you're buying for the baby. I'm on call scouting, and they knew that on an excellent gem. They will keep him in the middle of the park because almost winning your map. And it's these boys that are going to build on. And once they sort out our wing issue, issue of goalkeeper almost sorting out for me. Idea back I am extra centre back. Meaning say Chelsea called Strasbourg, Echo for one was I think Mamadou Sa or something. All those centre backs are Strasbourg for are talking about saying that he's good to come and help with Abentia, your friend Wesley Fofana, who were shown at the right centre back side on. So if he comes in, he has that aggression of Wesley Fofana step into midfield. We need duels or aggressive or combative and it's money man. Once you get that from Obi says sir, you have a full package of centre back also. Then you sort out your goalkeepers. Then after also beton 8 key players Obi Timi and then making sure say at the end of the day, Obinya centre forward Obi Timi Aye Jumano Amawen. That is what Chelsea are looking at. Say Chelsea can go on and sign 8 more key sell 8 key players over there who they can bring in. So these players can help in terms of the buying of the players. Chelsea in your priority position now are fixing as well as having enough cover for midfield position. We wanted Caicedo, got a younger even version of him. Even though it comes in 2026, we will still get right-footed left winger this summer. Of course, and I'm catching on the Chelsea photo, but someone to right-footed left winger this summer and getting business done, addressing the needs and getting done early. I'm happy. In terms of players that Chelsea at the I think Leslie Uchuku will move on as soon on Asugo. He's more natural 6 than a Caicedo, like I did mention over there. And then now, according to our brand friend Fabrizio Romano, I understand Dario Asugo in the yes no Chelsea and now in the Chelsea here we go for our brand your friend Dario Asugo and then now top player, winning of duels, combative in the middle of the park, aggressive player, making sure say almost every time we need a lot of duels for the team called Chelsea Football Club. That's exactly what Dario Sugo, a great team. And Chelsea, if you want to say left winger, next summer they are going to get it. Chelsea want to sell a lot of players to raise funds to sign an important striker. Who is it going to be? Alexander Isak. Another one. Who is going to be that striker? Chelsea, if you want to Maresca Caicedo, when reminded that he is a yellow card away from a 2-match ban against suspension. I'll say it doesn't matter. I want to make tackles and still going to do it. That is what I'm going to do over there. According to information, Chelsea ever tried some top players in 10 As of now, Chelsea are convinced they want Andre Santos to be part of the squad next season. That is what they want to do. And Chelsea for encore back to Manchester United and go can say they want to return a brand and Jadon Sancho. They want him there over there for themselves. Andre Santos will be part of Chelsea's first team squad next summer. Chelsea are very impressed by his development. No chance Chelsea will listen to offers or the rumors about Andre Santos. They want to keep him at Chelsea Football Club and they keep him there for a very, very long time over 90. I mean, the deal for Dario Sugo, a done deal for Giovanni Quenda, and so a done in Chelsea are wrapping up the business faster. So they be come up. And Chelsea this season they started, and the bigger issue was raising of funds and also conference team saying and the delivery team was it going to be enough so on between atop players on person on person what we are hearing and it's already conference team match Chelsea or Chelsea are top of the Conference League prize money table, earning 12.5 million after reaching the quarterfinals. If they reach the semi-finals, they'll receive a bonus of 2.5 million. Winning the entire competition guarantees them an additional 7, so somewhere around 22 million thereabouts. And Chelsea are most likely going to get from the Conference League if they win it. And then, of course, they'll add some more money. And then, of course, we'll add up and make sure so make me out to strike. I know sell some players now on really important. So Chelsea beat Maresca in selling of their players and then making sure so on better strike. I mean, it was just an analysis and breakdown of Daniel Sugo. Here we go to Chelsea post match. I mean, the analysis, player qualities, and it's animal. Until then, I'll see you. Bye bye.